Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Let's see if I can do this camera action a bit better than I normally do. See, when I do it through the camera like this, it doesn't look that bad. It's afterwards it's shaking all over the place. Anyway, another m1a here. I've had the day off work today because I didn't feel great. As the day's gone on, I've felt better. So it's not something I usually do, that, by the way. I think it's once in the last year that I've been off sick. Anyway, as the afternoons come along, I start to feel better, so rather than feeling sorry for myself, I've made use of the afternoon. Now, for those of you that's bored I've got under repair, I hope you don't mind, but I decided to have a go at one for myself today. It didn't look too bad. They never do look too bad till you start looking closely. Anyway, let's just see if we can show you up. Yep, there. Put this light on. I've repaired all the tracks here. Before I did that, I did try it and we had absolutely nothing. Just the usual lead here, lead there, and all them leads on what you get with any board usually. Working on, not working rather. So I've repaired all these tracks here. They were all gone, and a track right from along here which is gone somewhere amongst the maze. Some of the through holes are gone. Right near the through holes is another place, you see, where they go. So put a piece of wire through there and joined it, and then we tried the boots, which of course, as we expect, we had no boot, and we also had a short on the ram here, so something's obviously not happy or working or whatever. So we've cut the usual suspects out. 1, 2, 3 of the real ICs, still short was there. Then I've just cut these out. U26, U43, usual suspects, sometimes this one as well, but we didn't need to cut that one out, it had gone. I also took this out earlier. It'll boot without any of these in. So then we attempted to boot it again, and it was booting kind of, and when I put the probe on pin 3 of U6, it was going off. Take the probe off, it was coming on, so it was clearly something to do with this. So what I've done then, we weren't getting a very good pulse from this pin 3. It was triggering it to go off, so that's the clock for the pin 3 and 4, the clocks. So I changed the crystal here. These are smaller crystals now, by the way, what I'm using, what I bought. That's the full size one there. Different values of course, these two, but that's what the size is now. This is the one I put in. This is half the size. It will be 20 years later. And we replaced the U6 with my last working new U6. I've ordered some more now, and I've also replaced this because a maygay usually takes 4 seconds to come on. With that capping now a 1 UF instead of a 22 UF, it comes on instantly. On a working one, of course. So yeah, so we changed that, and I mean, there's a lot to do on this yet. I think it's not necessarily sorted it, but we're getting a boot. I'll just show you. Just turn that off so you can see it a bit better. There we go, boot. So I have not tested this in the machine yet, because obviously it's not going to work with them missing. It's not going to work in the machine with that missing either, or any of these, not properly anyway. So there we go, other leads have gone out. That one there is now the alarm for the meters, because no meters plugged in. So yeah, it's been an eventful afternoon rather than a wasted one. And like I say, there's I don't know what I'm going to find when I've replaced these bits and put it in the machine. There could be all sorts wrong with it yet, but you're more than halfway there when you get it to boot. So there we go. Just thought I'd share my not wasted afternoon off work. Thanks for watching.